everyone. This is Meiping from CGTN Digital Reporting Live in Beijing. Right now, I'm inside of the Beijing Century Theater, which will stage the French musical Roméo and Juliette from tomorrow. And the show will continue to visit several other cities across China after Beijing. So today, I'm very excited and honored to be joined by one of the cast from the show, Mr. Cyril Niccolai. Hello, Cyril. 你好.
你好.
Hello.
Hello, guys.
So, thank you so much for joining me. And we're going to have fun for the next 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And first, can you just introduce yourself and the show you play in Romeo and Juliet?
Yes, of course. My name is Cyril Niccolai, and I'm Benvolio in this Romeo and Juliet production here in Beijing.
So, I know most people already know the storyline of Romeo and Juliet, but can you also tell us a little bit about the show and who's Benvolio? What's his relationship with the main characters?
Okay, so if you know Romeo and Juliet, you know those are two families. You have the Capulet and the Montague, right? So those families are enemies, and they are fighting all the time. It's always a war. And at some point during a ball, one boy from the Montague and one girl from the Capulet, they meet each other, and it's love at first sight, and that's Romeo and Juliet. And then trouble arrives. And it's like, it's a very complicated story and a very simple story. It's a story about love, a story about enemies becoming friends. It's a very interesting story. It's a very old story, and I know that you also have an equivalent here in China. So
you know the story?
Yeah,
it
I know.
really is the butterfly.
Yes,
butterfly. Yeah, the butterfly lover.
Exactly. It's a very old story, and I read the butterfly. I read it, and it's so you know Gérard likes to say that the heart of man is the same everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
all around the world,
universal.
it's universal. So love is something people are very interested in, and that makes Romeo and Juliet's story very interesting as well.
So, because I watched the show already, I know Benvolio is more than just a friend to Romeo, right? He's also a cousin?
Yes, that's his cousin, and he is the link, in the family. He's the goofy one. He's the one trying to make, lift everybody's minds up. So he is the one that is always the friend you wish you had. And that's what I'm trying to be in the show. So I'm trying to be that guy, the guy that you can always count on.
But you played Romeo before, right? Not just
I played Romeo in Shanghai, here in Beijing, here in China, and it was amazing. I did almost 5 years in Romeo, and that was great to see the show from a different angle. And I loved it, because I did Benvolio. I think I did it probably over 600 times. And then I needed some change, and so they asked me to do Romeo, and I did it for 120 times, and I loved it, and I loved to see the show in a different light. And then Damien came back, and we know with Damien we are great friends, and we know each other for like 20 years now. Yeah, and being on stage with this guy is a privilege, because he is a very gifted artist, and I'm happy to have that dynamic back.
So who do you think is more like you, Romeo or Benvolio?
It's a combination of both.
Oh.
Romeo is the 100% romantic, and Benvolio, he is romantic, but he's the goofy one, and I'm right in the center.
Okay.
So, but that's why I think I enjoy being Romeo as well, because that makes me, I'm a bit more sarcastic sometimes, and I had to work on myself just to be 100% romantic, because it's very hard. If you wanted to try one day, say, today I'm going to be 100% romantic, it's very hard. It's a very hard thing. You always do a little bit of sarcasm sometimes, a joke. You see, try to be 100% romantic. Like every time you see something, it's like, wow, this guy is so beautiful. You know what I mean? It's 100% romantic and positive, and that's a very hard thing to do. So
yeah, I think that's also the charm of Romeo.
Exactly,
right?
exactly. And that's like every boy would like to be like him.
The lover boy.
Yes, he is handsome, and all the girls love him, but he doesn't know that, and that's the beauty of it. You know what I mean? He's not vain, he's not pretentious, he's not pedant. He's just Romeo. You know what I mean? Everything is normal and everything is cool. So yeah, that's why he's a great, and that's why everybody loves Romeo, because he is Romeo without knowing it.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, what is your last time performing as Benvolio? Like a couple years ago, right?
Yes, that was in that was in 2010.
Oh, that's 9 years.
9 years, because after that in 2012 we did the tour in China and I was Roméo, and then Korea in 2015 I was Roméo again.
So are you going to bring something new into Benvolio this year? Because it's been a long time. You've changed.
Oh yeah, of course. We changed so many things. And now, with Laura, she's like Gérard's daughter.
Okay.
And she's now in charge of helping the actors bring the best performance. So we talked a lot about the character, and we changed so many things. And of course, I grew up as well. I grew old as well, and I changed so many things, so many little details that makes the character fun to play still.
For example?
For example, it's just the little things, it's just to give more depth to the character and not being just a goofy one, having some ups and downs.
It's a mature version of Benvolio.
Yes, but still, he's still the best friend. He's still the loyal friend. He's still the, he loves all the girls. He wants to enjoy life, and he definitely has more depth and it's the little things.
How about in terms of his how do you, because you create both of the characters, Romeo and Benvolio, how do you perform them differently? For example, in terms of maybe their gestures or their even voice.
You see, the show is I think is a masterpiece because the music and the words help you find the character. So if you go back to the words, if you go back to the music, it's very well written. Gérard wrote a masterpiece, I think. And so if you sing a song like J'ai peur, you are in Romeo mode.
Yeah.
And you are Romeo. If you sing Comment lui dire, you are Benvolio, because that's the end of the show. He has seen all his friends die, one after another, and he rock bottom. That's the end of the road for him. And so it's very easy to be in those characters, just listening to the songs and listening to the words. So, yeah, I have to thank Gérard for that.
So speaking of Comment lui dire, you just talked about that. Actually, it's not just me. I've seen people discussing about this part of the show in the second half, which Benvolio was sending this letter from the priest to Romeo, telling him that Juliet is not
dead. He's dead. Juliette is dead. So that's the thing. That's the difference between Shakespeare and this production. We, and I say we, is the collective mind, the inception of the show. Reda was the inceptor of the show, and Gérard. They decided that fate should be a big part of the show. Okay. So that's why we added the part of the death.
So it's destiny.
Death is fate. And fate is taking the letter and tearing it apart. So Benvolio is actually a messenger. He just heard something, and the only thing he wants to do is protect his friend. So his first impulse is to say, okay, he's going to be in a lot of pain. I have to tell him myself. Otherwise, it's going to be a disaster. So I have to tell him. So he is the messenger of the wrong truth, and that's terrible. But he's doing that because he wants to protect his friend. Okay. And so that's the reason, I think. But fate is making the letter disappear.
Yeah. Nobody
would ever read this letter, so it's not Benvolio's fault either. It's just fate's fault. Sometimes it's not going to work out.
Yeah, so fun question actually. So as we just talked about, you come back for the show after this couple of years. You were focusing on your band, right?
Yes.
Fairchild.
Yeah.
And what makes you come back for the show?
There's one thing you have to know is you cannot say no to Gérard. So that's a rule I've learned, is when we are great friends. We know each other for so long. I was in Gone with the Wind 17 years ago, and we became very close friends. I think now his family is like my family, and we know each other so well. So when he asked me last year, he said, "Do you want to come back?" I was like, yes. Damien was back as well.
Yeah, last year.
Yeah. So, yeah. So that's why I said, okay, if Damien's here, I'm gonna have my friend back, and yeah, so that's why I decided to come back.
Cool. So yeah, for the next part, can you take us for a little tour at the backstage? Because
Yeah,
I
of
know
course.
we're just step away from the
Of
backstage.
course, of course. We are in the middle of rehearsal, so
Yeah.
of course. So we are in the entrance of the theater now,
Okay.
and yeah, I'm gonna be your host. So
Thank
fasten your
you.
seatbelts and let me drive.
Because I know the costumes are really fancy.
The costumes are really pretty. It's
Can
true.
we take a look?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Go ahead. Let's see what we can find and who we can find.
Maybe we can catch some other actors and say hi to them.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, Monique.
Yes.
Monique.
Hello, where from?
This is Monique. She's playing
你好
Capulet's mom
Yes.
Oh,
in the
that's
show.
it. We're CGTN, and Cyril is helping us to do a live stream here. Can you say
Yeah, we're
hi
doing
to
a
her?
tour.
Ah, nice.
Of the backstage. So she's a great performer. She's a great singer.
Oh,
You
he
have-
is too.
You have to come to see the show just for her.
Yes.
She's
Yeah.
spectacular.
No, also for you. Thank you.
But yeah,
Have a good tour.
Thank you.
see ya.
We're
Okay.
lucky.
Lucky. Yeah, she's a great singer.
I watched
And-
her play last year.
Yeah, and the song La Haine is one of the best songs
Yes,
in
I
the
love
show.
that song. And the dancing effect is also amazing. Oh, can we check out? Is that
Some
where the
of-
costume is?
Those are some of the costumes, but not everything. You have some. So do you know that the color code is Montague are blue, Capulets are red. So it's a very, and then you have some in the middle, like Mercutio. He's in purple because it's both
He's-
colors.
He's not from
He's
either of
he's the outsider. He's in the cap. It's the Montague, but he has. I mean, it's you have to
It's
come to see the
mixed
show. Yeah.
together.
So you can see some of the Montague costume here. The blue, the white is from the ball.
Oh,
So that's the
dressed
yeah.
in the same color.
Then you have some of the. Ça c'est les vieux trucs. Où ça? Yeah. Oh, I have. Oh, that's one costume
Oh,
from the
this is
prince.
fancy. Okay.
This is the prince
Oh.
coat.
Is that?
It's a very heavy.
Yes, it seems really heavy.
Yeah, it's leather.
Uh-huh.
It's leather.
Really
It's,
long.
it's very long. Yeah. Very long here. What do we have? What is this one here?
Yeah, that's purple.
Oh, that's
like-
Mercutio's pants. Right there, very purple. Oh, this looks like some of the bowl
Oh,
thing.
okay.
Actually, I think that was from my understudy. Mine is very. I show you mine. Mine is
Yeah.
filled with
Let's check out.
sparkles.
Yeah. You guys
Okay,
are
let's move on.
fancy.
Do we have something here? Oh, Gérard,
Oh.
come here. We are doing a live stream. On fait un
Hi,
truc en direct.
we're from CGTN.
Et on fait un tour des... This is the creator of the show. This is
Hi,
the
viewers.
maestro. The maestro of the show is the creator. And that's
Cool. I love the show. I just want to say I love
Thank
the
you.
show. I'm a fan.
We do.
Merci
you.
beaucoup for
Yeah.
your music.
Merci.
Yeah, that's the composer of the whole show.
he's the composer. Yeah, he's the mastermind
Yeah.
of everything. Let's see.
Oh,
Sorry. No, there's nothing there. Let's move on.
okay. Okay, we're checking. We're going deep in the backstage.
Here we
Oh,
are in
the
the
hair.
hair.
Okay.
What do we have? Oh,
Wow, this
that's
one.
Romeo's mom wig. So that's her wig, and she has to wear that every night, and everything is secure with pins. So apparently sometimes it could be painful
Oh, really?
for all the pins in your head.
Yeah. That's a girl problem. We have that problem all the time.
That's for the bowl. See, it's very fancy,
Rome.
like a horse. Yeah, because that's the thing. That's a Greek. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Greek and Roman. So it's those are the themes. Oh, and then you have the one character that is the wolf. You see the wolf?
Egypt. Cool. But it looks really light.
This one is light. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you have one with horns. Here.
Oh, this is amazing at the backstage.
And this is what Mercutio has in his hair.
It seems like it takes a lot of time to
Oh, yeah.
attach this to his head.
Oh yeah, Mercutio is a diva. Of course. This is Romeo's mom, right here. C'est un tour.
So can we take a look at the stage right now?
On the other hand, on the other side.
Because we have a really the signal seems to be losing here. Can we? Okay.
No, because the stage is on this side.
Oh, can we go up from that side also?
Because I wanted to show you where we put the microphone.
Oh, but can we go from the other side of the stage?
If it's going to be the same, then the signal will be weak as well. Un tour des coulisses.
We're now going to the stage.
So now we are backstage.
我们现在去舞台。
So those are the
Okay.
arches.
Just one sec. Okay. Yeah, we can go on. Seems like we have a little unstable signal right here, but we'll try to fix that. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, we are backstage. You have one of the towers here, which we call the church. Here.
This is church.
This is the church.
Okay.
Here. This is the ladders where we.
Actors.
I climbed this ladder maybe 10 times
Wow, during the show.
during the show, going back and up and down. So now, come follow me. This is the Coliseum. Coliseum. So we have 3 levels. This is the ground floor. And now we're on stage.
Yeah, we're on the stage right now. People, this is what's the actor's view.
Yes, exactly.
in Romeo and Juliet.
So if you could see the Coliseum here.
Maybe we can turn the camera a little to take a look at the settings.
Yeah.
So it seems like the dancers are still like rehearsing, right?
Yeah, and doing the notes.
Oh, okay.
So after each performance or each rehearsal, the choreographer and his assistant, they would give notes to the dancers, just to clean and to tight everything up.
Okay.
So that's what we do. As you can see on the floor, there's a lot of marks.
Wow, really?
Can you see? Can you see?
But how do you guys remember your own mark?
That's the thing. There are so many marks that you know that, for example, which one can I show you? Do you see? Oh yeah, triangle.
Different
Do you see one?
colors.
You see a triangle one here, and there's a H on it, and it's for the song La Haine, because H it's La Haine, it's the beginning of the word. So,
Okay.
so
Oh,
those are the marks for the showers.
This is based on the songs, not the characters.
No, on the songs.
On the songs.
Yes, exactly. And then you have those are for the moving pieces of the set, just to make sure they are the right.
Luca,
Yeah. So many marks. You have to be a wizard to remember those.
Everybody,
So do you guys have ever, like, for
Everybody
example,
look.
do you have any like memorable
Luca
moments or
on the
maybe
wall.
some laughable
Okay.
accidents on stage? Because it's
Luca
really
next to the
complicated
Coliseum.
dance.
Of course, there's always mistakes, but you have to. If you are one step up, just like take a step on the left, a step on the right.
Where you can put your foot. Okay?
So and then you have the
that's-
another piece of the stage.
I recognize this one actually. This is the priest.
That's the priest office.
Oh, the office. Okay. Wow.
So there's actually a book. If you
It's
wanna,
a real book.
It's a real book, and it's a real book. Yeah, I don't even know what it is. Oh, Marcel Pagnol. So it's a very famous French author.
Cool. And do we have any because for me I'm really excited right now because I'm a huge fan of the show and to have a closer look at the settings.
Yeah, it's fun, huh? And then here you have also
The candles, they can light, right? There's a
Yeah, but I think they are remotely.
Okay.
There's an on-off here, just to make the lights pop up. Then we have the skull.
Oh my god. Never noticed this stuff before.
You have to kiss the skull.
Who has to kiss the
no,
skull?
no. Just a joke. So yeah, you have books and everything is fake but real.
It's really detailed.
It's very detailed. Yeah, you can see there are lots of books and yeah, and so everything is moving. This one is very heavy,
Okay.
so we need probably 4 people moving it.
But they have like wheels under, right?
Yes, and brakes just to make sure.
Oh, there's brakes.
Yeah. Otherwise, it would be moving too much.
So, yeah. Is there anything special on the stage we can?
We have the stairs here. That's very important in the show.
This is for
Many moments in the show.
like Les Rois du Monde.
Les Rois du Monde, they are, yeah. And
You
you
guys
see,
sing on the
so you
stairs.
see here, those are the brakes. So the dancers are now,
Dancers in charge of the brakes.
yeah. So it's now it's no brakes and the brakes,
Okay.
and then cannot move. Otherwise, it would be very tricky.
Yeah.
I want to show you the view we can have from up there.
Can we maybe go?
There.
For
Yeah.
the lift with the singer, when we have.
So we're taking you for from an actor's point of view. We're gonna climb on the set.
Coliseum.
Yeah. Let's go.
See, there are some bars just to make sure you don't fall, you don't trip.
Oh, you can use it as a handle.
Et pour le son, donc ça c'est Luca qui le fait. Ok, c'est ivre.
This one seems really stable. Like the
Yeah. And here you are,
wow, we're up.
and you can see the stage from here,
Wow.
the venue.
So you guys have to run so many times.
Yeah.
Up here.
And yeah, that's the view. And so here you have a little aisle where you can like hide when you are waiting for the entrance.
Okay.
Be careful behind you. There are the 2 ladders that you can climb. There are so many moments where we are here waiting for the next scene. Roméo, it's the first entrance when you said "Je suis aimé des femmes."
Yes.
That's here. That's on this arch. So
It's actually a little dangerous if you are afraid of heights.
yes,
It's pretty high. Maybe we can have it.
it's pretty high, but
If we-
well, we're used to it.
So yeah, I guess like Romeos can be afraid of heights in this case.
Yeah, but this is because there's always you can always
Hold.
grab something.
Okay.
So even if you wanna climb something, you just like there's always something you can grab. And then there's even like above we have another if you want to go and see even higher point of view.
Yann, what Lolo had une égratignure.
Oh, so on the top.
We can go there if you want.
Une égratignure.
On this wall here, there's like some LED lights,
Yes.
so we can light up the Coliseum. So they are hidden in the wall.
Under the wall, right?
Yeah, and so the wall can be lit up as well. So it's very pretty.
Fancy.
Come, we go the highest point.
Wow.
Luca.
There's stairs. Oh, there's stairs. This is how we go up. Amazing. We're on the top. We're on the top. Wow, this is really cool.
So this is the highest point.
Is this used for the thing of the duel, which people are?
Yeah, they are
jumping up?
here. It's used for the prince is singing a song from here.
Oh,
Oui, pour
No,
les,
the second-
les mots
the second
techniques,
time.
t'as compris?
Yeah.
Quand vous remettez la chemise,
So that's
il y en a
where.
qui arrivent de façon catastrophée, il y en a qui arrivent un peu plus lentement. Il faut
Okay.
différents
Wow,
rythmes.
this is a really amazing tour, and I saw some LED over here.
Yes, LEDs on this as well. So it looks like a sky full of stars, and that's where the entrance where the I don't want to spoil the show. But you have to come
The
see
fans-
the entrance.
fans already knows.
Oh, the fans. So
Yeah.
when Death is doing her walk at the beginning of the show, that's where she is like gracefully moving, and behind her there's like this sky full of stars.
Okay.
So
So since we're here at the top, can you just give us a preview of the show by singing one of your parts? Because I believe we have a lot of fans watching this live stream. They are going to be thrilled to hear you sing.
okay, so the song
Alors,
that
14h, là vous avez votre prépa, 2h30. On
That's
va
the choreographer
manger,
talking.
D'accord. À 16h30, on se retrouve ici pour faire deux, trois
he said that they have 2 hours to get ready.
Whoa. Okay.
So yeah, I remember when I was in 2000, this song came out on the radio, and I was thinking that's a great song, and that was Roi du Monde.
Oh, cool.
So that was nous on fait l'amour, on vit la vie, jour après jour, nuit après nuit. À quoi ça sert d'être sur la terre si c'est pour faire nos vies à genoux? On sait que le temps c'est comme le vent, de vivre y a que ça d'important. On se fout pas mal de la morale, on sait bien qu'on ne fait pas de mal.
Well, thank you.
That's a good song.
That's one of my favorites from the show.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's a very good song.
And it went famous before the show even released, I guess.
Yeah, because that was a single they put out just to promote the show, just to sell tickets, and the song went bombastic. Like it sold, I don't know how many millions, but 15 millions, I think.
Yeah.
That was crazy. And in France, every 2 minutes on the radio, you could hear that song. Roi du Monde, Roi du Monde, Roi du Monde, all the
Amazing
time.
song.
Yeah, great song.
So we're almost at the end of our live stream. So
Let's go.
let's go down first.
After you.
Thank you.
Can I introduce you to Carl?
Yeah.
He's the
Hi.
choreographer.
We're CGTN.
Director
We're
of the show.
doing a live streaming with
On fait un
Cyril.
tour des coulisses.
Ok.
He's the mastermind behind everything that's happening on set.
The dancing is amazing. The dancing is really amazing because I'm a dancer myself, so I really appreciate
Really?
it. Yeah.
Ok. Merci beaucoup.
I know this guy for 20 years. We work together for like 20 years.
Yeah. Sur
Yeah.
Notre-Dame, la
Yeah.
première fois.
For the we
Yeah.
were together.
I was dancer there,
Oh,
long time ago.
Yeah.
Merci.
thank
Merci.
you. Merci beaucoup. Okay, so my last question for you is, because this is not your first time in China, right?
Oh,
How do
no.
you feel about the Chinese fans? Because fans are really like want to communicate with the actors after the show normally, like in China.
Yeah, no, it's great. My love story with China started like in 2002. I was in Notre Dame. That was the first French musical to come to China.
Okay.
I was in 2002. And so that's when I started to come to China. And each year I'm doing something in China. So, that's my. I don't even know how to describe it because it seems like it's like a second home to me. You know, I've come so many times to China. That's my only thing is I need to learn Chinese. And the only thing I know is one song. I know just one Chinese song.
Can you sing us a little?
Okay, it's 你问我爱你有多深，我爱你有几分，我的情也深，我的爱也深，月亮代表我的心。
It's
the
very good.
That's the only thing I know.
Your accent is really good.
Oh, it's good? Okay.
Yeah.
Woo.
You should keep learning Chinese.
That's the only
Yeah.
thing. But yeah, for my next record, I want to do like one of the song, but in a Chinese version.
Wow. Cool.
So-
Looking forward to hear this.
So yeah, it's that's what I want to do. Do you have 3 more minutes? I can show you where we put the mics on,
Yeah,
or you
let's
are
go.
okay.
We're
So
running
when
really
we-
fast.
So when we get ready, we have to go to put our mics on, and we have in ears as well. So that's where it all happens
Oh,
here.
this is a tech table, right?
Exactly, and that's where everything happens. So this is Martial and Greg.
Hi.
They are working with us.
Wow, that's a lot of mics.
So you can see like each character has his name here. I'm here, Benvolio. That's my pack for the in-ears. That's my pack for the microphone. Those are my in-ears.
Wow.
As you can see, that was the logo from my band, the Fairchilds here. So it's a purple thing, custom made.
Oh, it's gonna be blue though.
No, because my colors are purple and pink. And this is my microphone.
Okay, hand on both of your ears.
Yeah. Yeah, it's you see, it's very discreet. It's the same color as the skin.
Yeah.
And Martial here controls everything from here. So he controls whatever we can hear in our ears. We have two different mixes. One from the front of house, and one for what we have. So let's say in one song I want to hear more of my voice. He can give me more of my voice. If I want to hear more of the guitar, I can have more. So I can have a custom mixed.
Yeah, that's really like specifically like based on you guys' needs.
Exactly, and you can see he has this book as well, so he knows all the cues that he needs to do. You know, like for all the show, he has like cues, opening, closing mics, and it's a very technical thing, and it takes like a lot of work to make it.
Exactly, to make this whole show work. It's
yeah,
not just
and
about the actors.
run smoothly.
Yeah.
As smoothly as possible.
Let's go back to the stage for the ending.
Okay.
Shall we? I want to see the stage one more time.
One more time. Oh, this is the Catholic Tower.
Oh, okay.
Very dark.
So yeah, we are. Okay, so I just hear from the office that we have a lot of comments for you.
Okay, good.
Let's check.
Good comments, bad comments.
Have
I been a good host?
I'm thinking it's a good comment because I'm seeing a heart emoji. The signal is poor down here. That's just.
Oh, you're on Wi-Fi? No.
I thought I was on Wi-Fi. How come Yeah. Well, just saying this person saying, love the show of Romeo and Juliet is inspiring.
Good.
And yeah, cool. I think maybe because of the signal problem.
Signal, yeah.
See, I lose disconnected. Yeah. But yeah.
But if you want to communicate, you can. I have a Weibo, and so you can contact me there, and I try to reply to each and every one.
Cool.
And and after the shows, we would be happy to see you guys and to sign a couple of things, and so go get some tickets and come see us.
And yeah, here, there's my colleague is talking to me through the phone. So there's a question for Cyril. True. Oh, okay. There's people asking where to see the show. It's in the Beijing Century Theater.
Yes, Beijing Century Theater.
From tomorrow
till the 23rd. 23rd, yes, the 23rd, and we are doing many shows. We are doing 2 shows on the opening day tomorrow. 11? No, 17 shows. We're doing 17 shows here in Beijing, so it's going to be you have time to come buy your tickets and come see the show. You're gonna even buy actually for 2 nights because 1 time is not enough. 2, twice is good, and 3 times is perfect. So
okay. So that's all my questions, and thank you so much, Cyril, for joining us.
That was a pleasure. Thank you so much.
And we're gonna leave you here with a video clip, Les Rois du Monde. We have a video of Les Rois du Monde, and for you to play at the end. So enjoy the video and have a nice day. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Les rois du monde font tout ce qu'ils veulent. Ils ont du monde autour d'eux, mais ils sont seuls.